"I don't believe you." That's what a judge told a tow truck driver who said that he had found God after he was busted for a scheme where he stole vehicles, then sold them to salvage yards. That judge then sentenced him to 16 years in prison. Brian Chacon operated Eagle Wing Towing out of Aurora. The 34-year-old ultimately pled guilty to multiple felony charges, including motor vehicle theft, forgery, operating a chop shop. In the end, he sold more than 80 stolen vehicles to salvage yards across the metro area. Now, at one point, telling investigators that he was pretty good at getting around certain regulations. Your investigator, Karen Morfitt, looking into how he was able to get away with this scheme for so long and what needs to change to stop this from happening again.
A flat tire is usually just an inconvenience, but for Kevin Pena, it was much more.
I came back and it was not in the spot, so I started kind of freaking out. I'm like,
before he could replace the tire, his car was stolen off the side of the road, leaving this single dad of 3 scrambling.
I would have to take the bus, I would have to take a lift, spending more money than I usually would. So taking my kids to school, being able to pick them up, it was the biggest struggle ever.
With no car, life changed.
To the point where I ended up losing my job because of it.
As Kevin tried to rebuild, investigators with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office were seeing similar theft reports. A flock camera captured one of those cars being towed away, leading them to Eagle Wing Towing and the owner, Brian Chacon.
This individual had been grabbing vehicles off the side of I-25, sort of rushing them up to a salvage yard, selling the vehicle to be scrapped out for parts before anyone could report the vehicle stolen.
Jake Adkins, the chief deputy district attorney in Douglas County, charged Chacon with 37 counts of motor vehicle theft. Chacon took a plea deal, but Adkins says the case has highlighted a bigger problem with state regulations.
He knew that he couldn't take the vehicle there if it had already been reported stolen because they would run the VIN and check to see if it was stolen at the time of purchase from him. He knew that he wouldn't have to provide good title. He could just provide his PUC number and sign a paper swearing that he owned the vehicle, and that they would check it, and if it hadn't been reported stolen, that they would never check it again.
They tied Chacon back to nearly 100 stolen vehicles. Adkins believes a change that would require a salvage yard to run the VIN number a second time would have stopped Chacon sooner.
They know that this is probably going on with other individuals. They actually said that that's the case.
I would hope it would protect essentially the next me. Because like I said, that car was everything to me.
Your investigator, Karen Morfitt, reporting there. We took his concerns to the PUC, which regulates tow truck drivers. They pointed us to the Department of Revenue, and in a statement they say in part, when a person chooses to ignore mandatory steps established by law, they can't intervene because a transaction is not reported to them.